Good morning, precious. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah. How you doing, baby? Happy Wednesday. You all right? We going in. Good morning, ladies. How you doing, baby? You all right? Did you sleep well last night? Hi, Mr. Lincoln. How you doing, baby? Welcome to Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. When you get a moment, go to that YouTube page and hit subscribe. Look at some of the videos. If you see something you like, check it out. Share it. Yeah, put it on your page. I appreciate it. So, guys, hump day. Yes, you all right? You making it? You getting there so far? I'm gonna shoot you away, baby. I know a few of y'all was a little puzzled yesterday because yesterday we wanted to know the when. So we got the why, we got the who. So now the when. When did they start planting these seeds in your baby? When did they have that conversation with your baby? How did it start? Like, what's the first thing you say to a kid when you about to talk about their mama or their daddy? Like, I can't even get in the mindset of how do you start that conversation off? Like, what do you... So you got to think of when, and that's not easy. That's not an easy thing to do, okay? I still haven't figured that one out yet. I have little things that I can go off of, you know, like the little conversations that I told you me and the baby had that was unusual because it was adult content. You know, that was one. So I got to pay attention to that. But it might be different for you. You know what I'm saying? It might be different. But I do know you got to pay attention to your baby. You gotta pay close attention to your baby. When you have a situation where you sharing your child with somebody and you dropping them off on the weekends or the summer or whatever, when that baby come home, you gotta pay close attention to your baby. That means you gotta pay attention to what they say. Ain't nobody in here, calm down. Ain't nobody here, calm down. You gotta pay attention to what they say. You gotta pay attention to how they move. You gotta pay attention to their gestures. You gotta pay attention to how they respond to you when you tell them certain stuff. I know. Oh shit, fix it, Jesus. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, parenting is a job. Every day. Parenting is a job every day. Ain't no days off. Ain't no days off. My kids will tell you I am sickening because every moment is a teachable moment when you're a parent. Every moment is a teachable moment when you're a parent. Yes. Every minute of the day. I'm coming at you with something. We can be talking about anything and I'll come at you with something. That's goal related. That's gonna make you think on the next level. I be trying to turn it off, but I can't. So every moment is a teachable moment for me. Hey, David, good morning, baby. With that being said, you have to pay attention to your babies because you can pick up on little stuff. You can pick up on certain stuff that they say. Like, for instance, I'm real cautious about the wordage that I use when I'm talking to my babies. Like, I'm very specific about certain things that I say depending on which child I'm talking to.
That girl that come in the bathroom, she just went out. I'm a geese.
I got a situation, people.
Over here?
So I'm trying to stay in my lane and stay out the way at the same time. So with that being said, you gotta pay attention to your baby. So I can go off of, I can go, thank you. Hey baby, just a coffee. So you know, you would have to just pay attention to your baby. I'm sorry guys, she's trying to, hey Dice man, good morning boo. With that being said, it's hard to detect the win. I know. Like I said, you can go back, you can try to put some things in perspective, you can try to think about some things that possibly happened, some things that caught your attention. Like for me, I can honestly say that somebody might have been talking unfavorably about me in front of my baby. And I can say that because a couple of things that she said to me leads me to believe that somebody must be in her presence talking about me. Okay? Why? I don't know. I'm still, see, like what I tell you, that why, it takes so many different forms because I'm still stuck on the why part. I ain't gonna say I'm no saint or nothing like that. I ain't even gonna say I'm perfect or nothing like that. But when I tell you that I done did more good deeds in my life than bad, I'll be telling you the truth. So with that being said, why anybody would want to say anything bad about me, oh my God, I cannot imagine. I really cannot imagine. So I'm still trying to put my clues together, but I do know part of my journey is words. Somebody saying stuff that's not favorable. So I'm hoping through coffee and conversation, y'all get to know the real me. So, click what you heard. Go back to the videos, put them together, follow me from time to time in different aspects of my life, and try to put some things together. Because I'm telling you, the perception that people have of you, if you the parent, that the baby down turned on, chances are people be looking at you sketchy. And if they don't know you, that's all they got to go off of. So they probably looking at you a little sketchy. Like, remember that story I told y'all? And I know I'm spearing off. I know y'all gonna get mad at me. Somebody in the background like, finish the story, Miss Wardlaw. I know. But remember that story I told you about? Because I'm going to just touch on perception, guys. Then I'm going to try to get back. But remember that story I told you about the friend, the childhood friend? And remember how I told you guys about loyalty? I know, and I'm not certain 100%, but I can tell that when she talks about me to her new friends and stuff and people that don't know me, it's not really favorable. I'm quite sure in my presence, she's mentioned things about how she used to look out for me when we were younger, because she did. She used to take care of me. She used to have money. She used to do things for me. She was a real friend. I love her to death. So, you know, at that time, she did do a lot. And I would notice that when we be in the arena of her new friends, she would always dwell on those stories. She would never talk about as we got older and when the tables turned and when times changed and when she stayed with me and I took care of her. And I've never corrected her. I've never jumped out to try to tell the story, because these is her people, these is her friends, and whatever perception or whatever image she needs them to have of me, they can have that. Because I know who I am. So it never bothered me. Just like I said, when she come calling, I'ma come running, like step and fetch her. Whatever she want me to do, it always be on some flunky shit. Oh, excuse me, this is a Christian show. It's always on some flunky stuff, and I'm always willing to do. Because that loyalty is deep in me. It's deep. So it's a situation where a couple times I done seen some of her people out, right? So mind you, when I come around, I'm that busted up friend and she always got to look out for her, take care of. I'm all broke down. And I'm not rich or anything like that. I'm not wealthy. I do know how to manage money though. And I'm going to just leave it at that. So for the most part, whatever busted down story she done told these individuals about me, you know, it's okay when I'm around. I play that role. I'm okay with that. But when they see me in public, they faces be looking crazy. Like, they have to come and like touch me like it's Kiki. Yeah, this me. What's up, babe? Hey, you such and such friend. Yeah. Hey, baby. And then it's like a long gasp. Because when they see me, chances are I probably got on them glasses. I probably got them buffs on. I probably got them on. Yeah. I don't know. Them watches might be on. You know, that Movado be looking nice sometimes. I might have had that on. And then sometimes my shoes be different colors at the bottom. Preferably red, size 38 and a half. So when they see me, the confusion, the complex, the face, it's like, because something's not adding up. Something's not adding up. Something's not matching up. Something's not adding up from that perception, that story that was given to me, this image that I have of you, that this person down pretty much put together, compared to me seeing you now in these streets with this full-length mink on. Something's not adding up. And that's generally how it be, because that person that's talking about you, chances are they lying. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So back to the win. It's going to be difficult, especially if you're not a parent that pays close attention to your child. And I don't mean to say that to knock you. I don't never say none of these videos to make you feel bad about yourself. But if I say something in the video that sparks interest to where you want to do something about it, feel free to do so. So if you haven't been paying attention to your babies and you're in a situation where you share your child, you know, and you find yourself in a place where your baby start acting different and acting out and doing things that's strange to you, because you know you raised them better than that, then you got to do some investigating and figure out what's going on. Who does baby be around? You got to figure out the influences that not only do you have around your baby, but the other people. You got to figure out who the other people had your baby around. Yeah, you got to do that. I had to do it. So with that being said, the win is going to be difficult. So I'm going to give you some time to try to figure, hey, Erica, how you doing, boo? What up, Tim in the house? What up, Cordell? How you doing, baby? Let me shoot some waves off. What up, Wayman? How you doing? Lights change. Hey, Ethel, boo. So yeah, guys, it's hard. It's going to be hard to find the win. So you're going to have to go back. You're going to have to dig deep. You're going to have to think of all the times you had to reprogram your baby. And when I say reprogram your baby, meaning things that you had to say to your baby to correct them. And for instance, if you told them something and then you turn around and they keep doing it, you know, and then you notice that everybody else ain't doing it, but this one keep doing it, but yet and still this the one that keeps going over other people's house. You might have to have a conversation with the other parent to figure out exactly if y'all on the same page about whatever it is. Because I didn't give y'all a scenario. I'm going to let you fill that gap in. But whatever it is that you feel should be done with this child on both sides in both households, you might have to talk to that parent, because obviously it's not being enforced on the other side. A child has to be raised in a house of structure and discipline. So whatever structure and discipline you guys have in one household, it has to be simulated in the other household. It might be some things might be different. And I'm going to give you a reason why it might be different. You might have a situation where that child is a fixture in both of y'all homes. Both of y'all have other children. This child might be the oldest in one household, but it might be the baby in the other. I'm going to just leave you with that. So the structure and discipline might be a little slightly different, because in the household where that child is the baby, I'm quite sure it's going to be more restrictions, because by this child being the baby, this child is coming up under other folks. Other folks that I already went through the ritual. Other folks that I already got mangled up, choked up, beat down, whatever the case may be. Halfway you raise your children to where information gets funneled down, all the way down to the fear and respect. Let me tell you something. I learned how to use these children in a way to where information is funneled down. Like the boys warned Kennedy about how they was disciplined coming up. Yeah, they let her know. Don't try, Mom, because Mama let you have it. And that got funneled down to where she tried me a little bit, But when I straightened her out, it only took one time to straighten her out. So with me straightening her out and then the boy's stories, she was good. Respect and fear was instilled. So when it came out to the baby, that's who should fear you most. Because once those stories funnel down. But it's hard to keep that contained when that child leaves your house and go to another house where they're the oldest. They're the one on top. They're the boy or the girl that's running things because they're the oldest. They got a little kid to push around a little bit. I know. That's another video. So the win is going to be difficult. You're going to have to start going back into your memory bank. I know that's going to be a big beef for some of y'all. Some of them sales is fraud, but you're going to have to go back into your memory bank and you're going to have to start thinking about the times where you had to redirect your child the most. That might help you. If you go back and start thinking some of the things that you got to constantly remind this baby about and see if it clicks a little bit with anything that you possibly. That's if you're trying to figure out if it's coming from the other people or not, where your baby go, you know. Because sometimes your baby might bring back habits that you might see or kind of feel familiar with because that person that you was with probably had those same habits. So sometimes they filter down to the baby. Sometimes they purposely done. Ooh, let me stop. That's a whole nother video. So y'all, that's it for Coffee and Conversation with your girl Shakenya. I'm gonna give you a couple more days to go with the win. For those of you who's trying to figure out what we're talking about today, your job is to go to my YouTube channel Shakenya, hit subscribe, look at the videos for the last 2 days. That'll catch you up somewhat. And then that's it, guys. And I'm out. I'm gonna check in with y'all tomorrow. See how far you've come. Did I miss anybody? Wait a minute, it's a stop sign coming up. I be trying to get out. I be trying to have a graceful exit, but it never works. Because people be jumping on. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Y'all catch a word or two, then y'all jump on like, ooh, who is that? Ooh, what's she talking about? Ooh. Okay. Dice Man, David. Okay, I think that's it, guys. All right, I'm out. Mwah.